1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Hopefully you guys can hear me. What's up? And good morning. Good morning. It is getting close to, afternoon. What's up, Miss Nikita? I will be highlighting you again. We gotta go ahead and probably do, we come on or whatever. I know your morning schedule is a little bit different, but maybe one day soon you can come on like in the evening and chop it up for a quick second, see what else you got going on. So I'm gonna, what's up, number one, I wanna say what's up to my YouTube and my people over there. And primarily for my people that's in YouTube, I am located in the Pontiac metro area. You would know it as Detroit. You probably never heard of Pontiac. But if you haven't, you better get yourself together. But anyway, located out of Pontiac metro area, originally from Pontiac, and y'all will look at it as the metro Detroit area. So primarily, you guys on YouTube, if you're listening, I sound distant. Hold on 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. How about now? I couldn't find my chord. How do I sound now? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hold on 1 second. Let me make sure things are right. Let me know how I 1, 2, 3. I gotta make sure we're right. Oh, this the problem. My bad. Hold on. Boom. There we go. 1, 2, 3. There we go. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Nikita, thank you so much. I had the audio coming from my camera and not my microphone. Thank you so much, Nikita. Thank you. We back. We good now. We good. All right. Now, everybody, welcome to Pontiac WYAC. Thanks, Nikita Porter. You just gave me some, you helped me out because I was about to be whacked this whole little couple of minutes I was on. Dang, there we go. So I want to say thanks. You was hearing the background noise. You was hearing the hot water heater. You was hearing the, yeah, not right. But for everybody on my YouTube, I love YouTube. YouTube is worldwide. People all over the country. Like I said, I have some people from Lebanon tuning in to me and talking about Pontiac, asking me to do some news stories about Lebanon. I got to do some research about Lebanon. But people that's around the country that may be tuning in, make sure you subscribe right here to Pontiac WYAC. And, primarily talking about things in the Pontiac metro area. And what's pertaining to that, then we go regional and then national and international. You know what I'm saying? We talk. But in the morning, we just try to keep it short and sweet. But I'm going to have phone line open for a minute. If anybody want to call, they can. And go from there. But thank you, Nikita. Thank you so much for letting me know what was up with that. I want to talk a little bit about we had the ending of the Pontiac Phoenix Center. I was about to say the Silverdome. But that's over with now, you guys. That's done. Like, it's gone. It happened quick. Then from the time that they started to the time them boys put in that work. They totally, knocked that out the box. Let's go ahead. I want to share the screen and we talk about this real quick. I want this news story. This is the Pontiac. Man, look at that gaping hole right there. That hole. Dang, I said that for that gaping hole. Yeah, but look at that. Hey, it's gone. Like, they got them. Hey, man, them guys put that work in and took that joker down quickly. But yeah, let's listen in and see what they're talking about right here. I'll open up the phone lines. Anybody that may want to call in can, and let's listen in on the story.
Tonight, a major milestone in downtown Pontiac. The last standing piece of a decades-old community fixture knocked down. Thank you for staying with us for 7 News Detroit at 5. I'm Glenda Lewis. With the final phase of demolition of the Phoenix Center now underway, we want to walk you through how we got to this point.
Yep.
In 1981, the Phoenix Center was built as part of Pontiac's downtown revival. But amid economic hardships in 2011, the center was closed. The once beloved spot was left vacant and deteriorating for years. That's until April of this year, when demolition began with preparations and road closures.
That's crazy. 1981, the Phoenix Center built as part of Pontiac's downtown revival, and it gave us a lot. Construction started way before then, not way, but enough time before then. And, but long as I can remember, I had a Phoenix Center to think about, look at, and, know it was there, riding up under that joke and all that type of stuff. It was always there. The last concert I went to was when my son was in his mother's belly. My oldest son, 23, LL Cool J was right up there. That was the last real big concert. I mean, it was turned out up there. We was right up front.
Now, the full teardown is nearly complete. The site is expected to be cleared for development by the end of this year.
Wow.
7 News Detroit reporter Evan Siri is raising the voices of Pontiac residents, reminiscing about the old days while looking forward to the start of a new chapter.
When you look at Google Maps, a major part of Saginaw Street doesn't even exist. But today, a major step towards changing that and making this a through street for the first time in many decades.
A reconnected Main Street, resurfaced roads, a green space, a downtown Central Park, 2 new parking decks, buildings that will include retail, residential apartment buildings.
A major milestone Monday.
Let's go back to what Mike said. I'm interested in that happening. I'm very interested into that happening. Let's hear what he said again.
A green space
exists, but today a major step towards changing that and making this a through street for the first time in many decades.
A reconnected Main Street, resurfaced roads, a green space, a downtown Central Park, 2 new.
A downtown Central Park. A downtown Central Park. And that building, okay, I see how they're going to do that. That's right there, Woodward on the far right, right here. That's the building that's already existing. They're going to do an add-on. That's the plan. Let's see.
Parking decks, buildings that will include retail, residential apartment buildings.
A major milestone Monday for Pontiac as it prepares to use this space for a mega redevelopment project.
So unlike other buildings where an implosion happens, this concrete fortress has really had to be chunk by chunk at a time. And today was that last big chunk of the stairwell that came down.
Once the site of countless concerts, the only sounds coming from the site of the Pontiac Phoenix Center are those of destruction.
It's been fascinating to watch every day as bit by bit it's more cleared away.
Pontiac City Council President Mike McGinnis explaining Monday marked the beginning of the end for the Phoenix Center.
Seeing is believing, so seeing it come down is showing something a lot more tangible about progress.
The nearly $175 million revitalization project is expected to bring 700 county employees downtown into a new Oakland County office tower.
It's the key to our survival.
Tani Berger says she was a frequent concert goer here in the 90s.
Oh, I've seen lots of festivals and shows. Fish is played there.
Berger is still part of the Pontiac entertainment scene, now as a box office attendant for the historic Flagstar Strand Theater. She says the Phoenix Center, what was left of it anyway, had to go.
We need more traffic actually coming through town, and the ruin that was that building, I think, frightened people. Yeah, it's a pretty large structure to have like in your main downtown area that's not safe.
McGinnis telling me this demolition and ultimate reconstruction on Saginaw defines Pontiac's history and its future.
And we have amazing historic architecture where these used to be department stores, these were theaters, these were boarding houses. It's really the story of Pontiac is revitalization.
In Pontiac, Evan Siri, 7 News, Detroit.
All right. look, at the end of the day, man, I'm looking forward to it. Look, man, people got a lot like, yo, what about the bridge? I see people on, what about the bridge? And blah, blah, blah. Hey, look, there's also always going to be problems and new other things to fix and this and this and that. But Pontiac, I don't know, it's just, I'm happy to see this, happen. I'm happy to see that this happening. You know what I'm saying? At the very beginning, I wasn't, who was too thrilled to see the Phoenix Center go? But as it started to go, I started to see the vision. But I was looking for, I didn't mind the whole thought of reconnecting downtown, opening that whole thing up. I think if they go ahead and do what the plan is, and I know they're going to do it because the county's coming down. I know what's going to happen because it's major investment. I know something is going to happen with that, as far as, you got to bring some commerce and you got to bring some foot traffic down there. Hey. So Miss Monique Wynn said, hey, Sante in the chat. People on YouTube, say hello to Miss Monique Wynn. Good morning. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it, period, point blank. And I want to also talk about, listen, it's crazy that I had a show a week or so ago talking about, I'm going to bring this up. Car accidents, car crash. It's funny that I was talking about, I had a show around 2 or 3 weeks ago talking about how how bad the traffic is, or how people just driving reckless. You know what I'm saying? And another story happened within this past week about what happened on Auburn. I believe Auburn and Martin Luther King. Let me see. And let me see if I can pull it up. I think it was some news story about it, but it's crazy. And I think, I don't know if somebody was being chased. Here we go. Driver in a stolen car crash, innocent, and Oakland County Sheriff's chase Pontiac ended. Let me go ahead and play this right quick. Let me share the screen. And, let's see. Now, this happened on Auburn Avenue, not a couple days ago or whatnot. And it was funny because I was just talking about how people are just driving crazy. And I don't know what time of day that this happened, but you never know. You ain't even got to be out hanging out super late at night. But the probability of getting into a car crash really at nighttime is higher because people are high usually, you know what I'm saying? People always high and drunk, but the probability, you know what I'm saying, that more nefarious activity is gonna happen in the night, evening, late evening, nighttime, midnight. But that don't matter. You just got to be careful, man. I don't know. From what I think I've heard about it, was the victim, the person that got hit, wasn't that bad off, but the driver was. I'm not for certain. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see if I can find and get some more stuff up about this real quickly. But you got to be careful, man. You got to be careful. Got to be careful. Like I said, I've been in an accident. I remember a couple of days, a week or two ago, Max Main, he came on and he was talking about how he was in a car accident that, really changed, the way he thought about things, you know what I mean, and life and, so we got to be careful. So yeah, we gotta be careful when we out there driving. We gotta keep our head on the swivel. And sometimes you might be in the right. A lot of times you are in the right, but you're not really looking out for the other drivers like you should. I know when I got in the accident, when green light went, I kind of just went. And the lady just hit me. She didn't have her lights on or nothing at all. But if I would have just took that split second, I think if I'd have just, even if it was nighttime and she didn't have her lights on, I think if I'd have took that split second to look, I wouldn't have had that issue. You know what I mean? And I wouldn't have went through that. And a car accident, a lot of times, is a chain event type of one of those, everything in your life is a chain event. But a car accident is a real chain event because it changed things structurally, financially. You got to start moving things around. Your insurance, all that shit better be right. You know what I'm saying? Or you got a total loss, you know. In most cases, you know, people just don't probably have that type of stuff all the way together. You know, you can get injured. That can change a lot of things with your job, your income. So just kind of really pay attention to how you're doing, what you're doing, you know, even where you're at, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, you got to be careful out here. I'm seeing, like I say, more accidents. And I don't know if people just mow high or what it is that they doing. But, yeah, got to be more high. Got to be more cognizant of what we're doing. I got a couple people that from around the way that have asked to be on the show. So I know tonight, I don't know if I might come on tonight. I don't know if I might come on tonight and have the actual show this evening. But, you know, I got a couple people that want to come on and talk about some issues, some current events that's going on. Also, I have a candidate for the mayor of the city of Pontiac that wants to come on if he has time. I'm going to reach out to him and see if he has time to, you know, come on tonight. I know it's a short notice type of thing, maybe tonight or maybe Thursday night, who knows. But see if we can have that happen. You know, get some more information about the mayor of Pontiac one-on-one. And, you know, questions could be fielded and phone calls can be taken about that. But, yeah, I wanted to come on this morning before I get my day really, really, really started. I'm about to get the things to going. You know, I just wanted to pop in. This is part of my, you know, my routine and getting my day started some days. I don't get to come every day, but every other day is good enough. And then, you know, like I say, I practice on myself. So when I am called upon, I can go ahead and be expertise with, you know, with people that may need me. With that being said, you guys, I didn't come on for a long time, or, you know, I just wanted to come on and touch bases. Be careful as you drive into your destinations. Be watchful. Keep your head on the swivel. You know, hey, I'm looking forward to the next phase, the cleanup portion of the Phoenix Center, and we're going to go from there, you guys. And with that being said, y'all keep God first. Hey, Cynthia, good morning to you. Everyone in Facebook and YouTube, Cynthia says hello and good morning. So with that being said, you guys, I want you to have a prosperous, a good day. And I will get with you more than likely, maybe later this evening. We'll see how the day rolls out. Keep God first, family second, and you third. And in that order, you should never be made last, because the last is made first.